Here's my question. Does everyone in this room suffer at times? You go through things. You really suffer. Who don't suffer? So I mean, everybody suffer. Okay. How do you feel about your suffering?
I don't feel good about it. That's for
You don't
sure.
feel good about it?
No.
And meaning what? Explain what you mean.
Well, I feel like, sometimes I resent the suffering that I'm going through.
Right.
And so it's worse, actually.
Why do you resent it? And I'm not saying you shouldn't.
No.
I'm just saying why.
Well, I think that, I don't know. I guess it's the feeling, the bad feelings that are on me, and therefore I don't like having those bad feelings. I want to get rid of those feelings as quickly as I can.
Right.
So I think that's where my resentment comes in.
Oh, okay.
Comes in, yeah.
So you don't like the suffering. In the back, how do you feel about your suffering?
That's a good question. I don't really see myself suffering.
You don't suffer? You don't go through anything?
I go through things, but
Wow.
suffering sounds like you can't come out of it or get over it or something. I don't see it as suffering.
This is a happily married woman. She got a good man.
Oh, yeah, I'm suffering. I forgot.
Oh.
Just kidding.
He's like, yeah, I'm suffering. I forgot. I forgot about my husband. But you don't go through things?
I mean,
you don't have to deal with situations.
I deal with situations all the time, but I still don't see it as suffering because they're just situations.
Right on. Okay. No suffering. Yes. Do you go through things?
My suffering, as I reflect on, is caused by my own choices. The choices I make, that's why I'm suffering. See, we all suffer, but we can eliminate the suffering by the right attitude.
Oh, okay. So why don't you do that?
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Oh.
I'm just sharing with you.
Do you like suffering or you don't like it?
No, I don't like anxiety. That's what it brings, anxiety. I don't like anxiety.
like
so
that. Okay.
They're like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah. Okay.
For-
Good. Right here, how do you feel about suffering?
I don't think I suffer a lot. I mean, maybe little things, but then that's probably because I'm being selfish, but it's nothing that really stays with me. And I think there's something to what Margaret said about if there are difficult, things that you go through, there's definitely, there's a reason you're going through it, there's something you learn from it, and you get stronger. So it just kind of, like she said, take it kind of one step at a time. It's not something that weighs on me or...
So suffering must be a God thing then. So we're taking it hard. Yes means yes. This is so good. It is good. Yes. We have two people that don't suffer. And three. And then we have men who are suffering like 90 going north. So maybe a God thing. How many of you have faith? What's the purpose of faith?
I don't know the answer to that. That's a good question.
It's a very good question.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that.
It just occurred to me right now when you were talking what faith is. And I just realized most people don't even know the purpose of faith. I know. Oh, yeah, I got faith. What's the purpose of it? And maybe because we don't know the purpose of it, it may not be working. Isn't that food for thought? I could be wrong. This is nice to know, isn't that right? Yes. Are you enjoying this conversation as much as I am? Really, it's just a self-examination. God said, seek first the kingdom of heaven. Know thyself, right? And these are the things we need to be knowing. Because we can think we know something, and when questioned about, like the young lady was going, I got faith. And I said, what's the purpose of faith then? Oh, that's a good question. What's the purpose? You never thought about what is the purpose. God wants us to know these things. He wants us to know all things.
For more information or to purchase a copy of this show, visit us on the web at www.bondinfo.org or call 1-800-411-BOND.